Protostome versus Deuterostome.
I'm a protostome. My cells differentiate very early in development at the two-cell state. Though my cells may look the same, I can tell you they are not. My gene products are split, one has few and has a lot. Moving on into the next stage, my cells split more. I started out with 2, now I've ended up with 4. My third division is as equal as the size will show. I got tiny cells on top and big ones down below. This pattern will continue as I constantly divide. The fact that I have spiral cleavage cannot be denied. Determinate is my type of cleavage too. It means you can't have twins, which is something that I do. I'm a Deuterostome, and I'm much more neat. Radial cleavage cannot be beat. My morphogenetic field is split the same. That's why indeterminate is my cleavage name. My cells are identical through the 4-cell stage. That's like with the job, I differentiated cage. I can make 4 embryos from a zygote 1. That's gotta make you see Deuterostomes are way more fun. Yeah, so your cells stay undifferentiated longer. I've got an advantage that makes my larvae stronger. My blasted pore turns into my mouth real fast. Well, your mouth comes second and first forms your hey. With this mouth, my larvae can start eating right away, whereas your offspring need to wait for some other day. Okay, protostomes have some advantages, it's true, but there's another factor that separates me and you. We're both triple blastic and a true coelom mate, but which coelom's better is up for debate. The way my coelom forms is through enterocele, which is the far superior cele. Really, my mesoderm comes from the membrane of the blasted pore. It wraps around inside the embryo before connecting with itself to make a coelom complete. With this kind of process, you can't compete. So your coelom is complex, there's no need to brag when the name enterocele is such a drag. Schizocele comes from the root schism of split in the mesoderm mass, creating a pit. A coelom starts to form as the whole grows. A far better process, as everybody knows. Oh, please, is that the best that you can give? Your argument has more holes than a colander sieve. I have to admit, this rap battle has been fun, but now I think we can safely say that I've won. Now wait just a second, because you have forgot another contrast between us that matters a lot. We're not only unalike at an embryonic stage, we become different phylum as we continue to age. Annelids, mollusks, and arthropods, oh my, all the cool critters I've got in large supply. Buckets of worms, from platyhelminthes to nematodes. They may be tiny, but they'll impress you loads. Flatworms are cute and can free-go their head overnight. Nematodes cover the earth and are little parasites. Segmentation, metamerism are present in annelid worms. Repetition of body parts that helps them with their squirms. Mollusks have mantles and muscular feet. Chitons coat their rods with metal so that they can eat. There are snails, slugs, bivalves too. And if you don't like cephalopods, what is wrong with you? Arthropods have segments called stigmata and jointed limbs. Crustaceans and more with chitinous exoskeletons. Horseshoe crabs are perfect, haven't evolved in years. Their blood is used to test vaccines, they're pretty cool, it's clear. Haven't evolved in years is the part that I heard. I'm so much more developed, it's almost absurd. 2 of my phyla are echinoderms and chordates. I think you'll agree they have some very cool traits. Chordates share 5 features that help them to be fit. First is notochord, then pharyngeal pouch and slit, dorsal tubular nerve cord, endostylar thyroid gland, lastly postanal tail. Chordates are really grand. Echinoderms have sea urchins, $10 to name a few. Sea and feather and brittle stars, which are John's favorite too. They've got pentaradial symmetry and tons of 2 feet. Little hydrostatic skeletons that help them move and eat. Another phylum I contain is the loaf of 4-8. Hold up a minute, I got some news for you, mate. That line of thinking is so out of date. You can't only rely on some embryonic trait. Molecular phylogenetics proves their mind of debate. How embarrassing for you. I can't relate. Well, you're not perfect either, as your animals will show. Do platyhelminthes have a coelom? No. Nematodes have a pseudocoelom only. It seems that your exceptions are not lonely. Hey, what's happening?
Well, at least we're both bilaterian.